episode is sponsored by Outdoor Strength Systems. Outdoor Strength Systems is responsible for helping hundreds of people get strong, understand how to move properly, and why they should be moving that way.
Outfield also understands the power of music when it comes to training. They aim to pioneer and bring together a larger community of people, not only sharing the experience of raving, but lifting properly as well. If you're interested in learning how to move in the gym a little bit better,
Compete in powerlifting or wear the latest rave-inspired merchandise, head to outdoorstrengthsystem.com and inquire with one of their coaches today. Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of The Scene Down Under, brought to you by Hardstyle Australia with your favourites, Toza
and Vooks.
Today we're joined by two special guests. We'll just get straight into it. I know we've already been talking shit for a bit, but we're joined by Wouter.
Welcome to Dutch Lessons number 1.
Yeah.
Good thing you can't.
From Hardnews, and we got Martin from
Hardstyle.com. Hardstyle.com.
Man, you're
Yeah.
making him nervous, man.
Yeah, I know. It's good to be in front of people. Like we've been speaking all day, like that's. But it's cool for us to speak to people who do what we aspire to do. And there's a lot of people who are trying to do replicate something of what you guys do. Because the news here for you guys, like you were speaking about earlier, you really have to be on it. We could have started this 3-4 hours ago, be like, hey, I got to do my job and stuff like that.
Yeah, sometimes duty calls, man.
Yeah, duty calls. So, what got you guys into stuff where you make a news report for music? Why not just listen to music?
You mean how we got started as let's say hardstyle journalist?
Yeah.
Well, the thing for me was 10 years ago, I did journalism studies. And most of my classmates, they went to a local newspaper or they went to the city hall and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to go to parties, man. So I went to a festival and I was like, okay, I'm paying for a ticket. How can I do this for free?
Yeah.
So I saw that some kind of EDM magazine, similar to DJ Mag, but then the competitor in the Netherlands, they were looking for party reporters.
Yeah.
So if you would apply for the party reporters team, you would get 1 or 2 tickets for one for you and one for your mate.
Yeah.
To go to a festival, write about it, and then see what happens. So yeah, that's what I did, and then eventually, things started to pop off.
Yeah. So, and for you, was that the same thing or?
No, completely different. No, actually, Hardstyle.com started as a music platform. We just sold MP3s. I think 2 years now. Yeah. We started to adjust our, how do you say it? Our strategy. We changed our strategy to become more like a content platform.
Yeah.
And that's when we started to bring out news as well. Yeah. Next to the music we put out, we started writing articles, started about news, about music, artists, all related to the platform. And we actually want to build some, the Wikipedia for hardstyle right now. So that includes news, includes content, includes music as well.
Artist bios and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're currently working on that. And actually since July, we had the honor to welcome Wouter as well on the team with Hardnews and Hardstyle.com becoming one big media outlet.
Yeah, so you guys are sort of the main, everything comes through you.
Yeah, we
guys.
were competitors until 2 months ago, basically.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's good.
Yeah, why work against each other when you 100%. Can work with each other?
And that's what we believe in too, because there's a lot of people think competition, healthy competition is good competition or whatever type of competition they say. But I feel like if you guys are already doing the same thing, you might as well make it 10 times better, because I'm pretty sure you both have so many ideas that you can work together rather than against each other.
That's it, man.
And it's pretty good, man. I'm actually happy to see this. And I did notice Hardstyle.com, when you first type Hardstyle.com, it will take you straight to the news page first, and then you have to click on the music portal to go to the music portal. Yeah.
Yeah, and the news page is really relatively new. And the music website, it's 15 years old.
Yeah.
But that's going to change
Still works magic.
soon.
I'm always there because I actually do buy my music. I don't.
Thank you for that.
You don't go to one GABA or
No, I
to
don't go to one GABA
Zippy Share
because-
Records.
No, never.
For me personally, I hate it when I see like someone plugging in the USB that I'm playing back to back with, and I see like my free MP3 or something like that. Because I only buy WAV, so
My
WAV is like-
YouTube MP3 converter.
That's the easiest way, but really.
Nah, man. Because at the end of the day, like, if me as an artist, I want to be supported too. So why not support everyone else too? Like, just
I have a question because we are currently looking into a subscription-based module for music. Like you pay like €10 a month, and you can just download everything you like.
sign me up.
Would you be up for that?
Yes.
Yeah, are you serious?
Because if you think about it, there's so many. Okay, let me sell this to you guys. I'll do this song because me as an artist, let's say I want to. I don't know, with how many releases coming out right now, let's say like one Thursday, which is the most popular release day at the moment, you get like 6 tracks. It's €2.40, I believe,
39
for a WAV.
Yeah.
So let's say I buy 6 tracks, that's €15 versus me getting €10 a month
Yeah.
to download everything on Hardstyle.com, old, new, everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. The
100%.
only thing right now is the royalty split.
Yeah.
Because now for every euro you spend, I have to give a percentage of to the label.
Mm-hmm.
So we are currently looking into that, how we should do
Yeah,
that.
because exactly.
When we have a lot of users paying €10 a month, then that amount, that €1 could be €2 or €3 worth. But if we have less users in the beginning, which we would have, then they will get less in the beginning. But
Yeah.
that's a discussion for later. We are currently focusing on a new platform as well first, and then we are looking into this after.
Look, as a buyer, I would like that. But as an artist or like a label, I probably won't like that.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's
why like
that's the problem because but it's two-sided because you have like a lot of people buying from Gabba.net.
Yeah, all the other ones.
And
But
you can get them on the platform as well. So
exactly, because you need a mega share account to be able to download everything that's there. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting. So that's how they get you really. Oh, it's still cheaper, blah, blah, blah. So you'd rather get the people. Yeah, no, it's pretty good in my opinion.
The idea for a consumer, like for someone like myself, would be perfect. Like it's pretty much it pretty much becomes like a better Spotify where something you can access it. Like I know I had to play just one gig ever at Massive.
You played at Massive.
Do you want to hear this story?
Yeah.
of course.
Okay, so for our launch night for Evolve Records, we're filling up the sheet, like who's going to play what
The
times.
lineup, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, no one plays up tempo. And they're like,
Fuchs.
yeah, Fuchs, yeah. Do you want to play? I'm like, no, I don't know. Firstly, I don't know how to play. Secondly, up tempo, and like I'm not the biggest fan of up tempo. He's like, no, do it. Like everyone's there, everyone on the label. So, yeah, it turned out to me like asking all my mates who are up tempo DJs, hey, send me some tracks, send me whatever you can. And I put on this one USB, and I was practicing. I borrowed some decks, like it was just one standard deck.
The XDJ-RX.
Yeah, standard 2 joggles, easy, nice. Practice, I was doing well, and then I got to Massive, and the big problem at Massive is people are professionals there, and they know what they're doing.
Oh, no shit.
And they had, as you could imagine. And I'm going to get this wrong again, but there was 2 decks. Am I saying this
So
right?
there were 4 channels.
There were 4 channels instead of 2.
It's CDJs.
Yeah, it's like the double version.
Yes,
So
I'll explain.
It was CDJ
double
3000s.
Yeah.
And he practiced on an XDJ-RX.
Yeah, which basically is one giant
It's just
console
one
for
giant
2
console,
players
yeah.
and 1 mixer.
Yes.
So he was like looking at everything. He was like, there is 3, there's 4.
There was too much. And then when I started playing, instead of like people following my OCD and going 1, 2, 3, 4, someone loaded a track on number 2 And I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm done from here on in. And there was just hands flying because it was a boiler room setting as well.
Yeah.
So everyone's just around. There's hands flying everywhere. And I was like, I have no idea. But in fairness, I mixed 2 songs in and I fixed someone else's mistakes. So good.
Hey,
it was good
round
for
of
me.
applause.
So it was his
First-
debut and his retirement in one
Retirement.
night.
Yeah.
So when can we expect the return of the Vooks?
Never. Unless we do a private party somewhere, you're never going to see Vooks behind decks again. No, man. Just like you guys say, I like being behind the scene. I still like enjoying this stuff. Like I said, someone telling me I'd be in a Scantrack studio 10 years ago, no chance. But like someone who's not involved with music directly in terms of a DJ, that's even crazier because growing up, you think about it, man, like everyone's like, oh, I want to be a DJ or even like an MC or something like that. But you don't speak to too many people like yourselves or like me. Like, what gets you wanting to do stuff for them? Do you guys have that passion for that music a lot or?
Yeah, that's what gets you started in the first place. That's also like if we put out any applications or if there's like a vacancy and we're looking for people, the first priority is have a passion for the hardstyles.
Yeah.
If you play music down here and you don't like hardstyles, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? If you're a firefighter and you don't like fire, then you shouldn't apply for the job.
Yeah. If you're scared of it, there's no point.
Yeah. So that's basically how you get started. You like hardstyle, you would like to do something in there. We're lucky enough that we have some kind of like professional studies or whatsoever for the event industry.
Yeah.
But it's still like you have to get some experience to get into it. So you have to start somewhere. You can be like a copywriter or you can just build up the festival itself. But eventually, if you put in the effort and get the experience, you get the job that you want.
Is it more common for people to get into like this industry?
Nowadays, like the studies that I just talked about, they've been popping out like the last couple of years. The most people don't apply for regular studies, as in, well, let's say journalism for example. But now you have like a full-blown event industry studies. Like you can apply for that high school or for that university, do 4 years of studies, and then you'll be an event professional, or at least your certifications.
Like event management, yeah?
Yeah, and that's getting bigger and bigger now. Like also for the
artists. It's
artists.
getting a problem actually because no one does normal jobs anymore in the Netherlands.
We need
going
normal
to be a
people,
carpenter
man.
or a painter or stuff like this. Everyone wants to have a fancy job or like something that's really fun.
It's going to be easier for you to
Yeah, I
find a
know.
job when
If
you
you can
move
come
here.
in-
The Scantracks need a carpenter, so I'll leave Australia behind. Sorry,
I'm
bro.
not sure about Scantracks, but I think all the Netherlands does.
No, but like it's actually crazy when you think about it. Like growing up, I would have never thought about a job in music ever. Like it just came with the love of music, you know. Now I can look at pursuing a career in music, but like I feel like here in the Netherlands, it's I don't know if it's just recently, but it's just like everyone's like, oh, I do this, I do that, and it's all within the music industry now. Like everyone wants to just be a part of it, involved in it, and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's easy access now. If you have those kind of certifications and studies and even tools online, like back in the day, you used to have like a fancy computer and 100,000 different DAWs and so on to produce music. And now, you can be just the guy with the laptop and a YouTube tutorial. That's it.
Yeah, but still, if I tell
Go ahead.
if I tell people what I do for a living, and they're not from this particular scene, they think it's really special what we do, because it's really not common. This kind of jobs.
Yeah,
No.
I
That's
think
what they tell me. It's like really special. Never hear this.
Yeah,
That's-
I think speaking to you guys, it's
But for us, it's really normal.
It's
Yeah.
normal and stuff like that. But like most other people outside of this, it would be like really weird. But that's what I was going to say. Like for someone who who doesn't do this stuff, but they study this stuff, is it harder to get into this? Like, would you have to know people to get into places like this?
I think so.
Or is it just more of experience? Because I know, like, for example, working on trade, like construction, people would like someone who knows more. Like me, I've been working a long time, so I know a lot more. So I have, experience. Is that what you guys look for, or is it just whoever's new, whoever's really smart? And
Yeah, that's what Wouter mentioned earlier. Like if you have affinity with hard dance, then I think you beat someone with a lot of experience within certain music area, but not hardstyle.
Yeah.
I think if I have to choose, I choose someone with passion for hardstyle.
Yeah.
Because all those other things can be learned later.
Yeah.
It's the
But
same
you
with
can learn passion.
if you compare it to football or Aussie footy. I'm not don't know what I'm talking about. Let's take
just
it
we call it football. It's
Well,
football.
If we're looking for a reporter or a journalist or whatsoever, and there's one applying with passion for the harder styles, or there's one with a fancy degree and had a 10-year experience at The Guardian or whatever fancy newspaper, I always stick to the harder styles guy.
Hardstyle, yeah.
Always. Guy, girl, doesn't matter, but always someone that has the passion for the harder styles. Because if you're asking a question to an artist and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm looking for headhunters. Where's headhunters? Then that's you can't teach someone how headhunters looks like. You have to know that.
Yeah, that's like the other day, like we were just sitting in Eindhoven, like we're just having lunch, and I was like staring at someone. I'm like, oh, that guy looks like Kenai, and it turned out to be Kenai. Like, and I've never seen him face to face, just photos and stuff.
What did he say? Buongiorno, guys.
Yeah, he was speaking to Sins of Insanity. He was with us. They were friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, damn, like it's stuff like that. Like you catch them off guard or something. Like there's some things you can't, like you say, it's like knowing a friend in a sort of way.
Yeah.
Like with us, we never met before this, but I felt like just knowing your face and knowing what you do, sort of you can build that relationship, and having like just a little bit of knowledge about this music, you can have a good conversation with someone like an artist or someone who's involved.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean, man. Like the first time I came across Hardstyle Australia, I saw that page and I was like, yeah, this brings me back to the very first days that I began. Like I saw that page, you were fully dedicated to that Aussie scene. And I was like, yeah, man, let's go on the other side of the world. That's really crazy to see how that scene in Australia is developing. So,
but it's crazy everywhere as well. Like we had someone on from Germany as well, Hardstyle News. Like it's crazy how every place will start having its own thing, not just in Netherlands, you know. Because it's
just
like,
because someone like had passion for the music and then just decided to start something. And like Michael, the person who started the Hardstyle Australia, who's my best friend from like 13 years ago from high school, he really I really molded the music in his brain from high school, because I was the only person in my grade that used to listen to hardstyle. Everyone hated it. Like I'm telling you, I used to sit in class with the cheap AirPods, the wired ones coming out, and
iPod Shuffle.
iPod Shuffle, and like everyone was just looking at me when I was blasting it, like full blast, and then teacher would look at me, I'll get detention for it and stuff. And that was like in year 7 or 8. And then as soon as I hit year 12, I used to go to events because I turned 18 before I finished school. So ended up going to events, and everyone used to hate me for like listening to the music and stuff. And then as soon as finished high school, everyone started going to hardstyle events. Just became the normal thing where you just go to a festival with your friends and dress up and shit. And then I've always stuck to my roots. Like, you know, it's always music. I don't care. I'll just wear shorts and a shirt and I'll go. Like, it was never about like what I'm wearing or whatever. It's just literally about I'm going to go see my favorite artist. That's it.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't pursuing my career as an artist, I would probably want to be working in this building.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
you have a passion, and that's what you can see on your page as well. That's why I was like, okay, this is the good shit, man. We need to follow that.
Yeah. And it's a bit harder for us in Australia to start something like this from the ground up, because a lot of people see it as a threat, because they're like, oh, like you're building a platform because you want to take over, start your own events, blah, 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 blah. No, we just want to like support the event.
We really just want to work with everyone, man. That's our thing. Like, as you guys see, like you guys join together. Like instead of being like, oh, we're going to beat you, it's just like, why not work together? Like even like when you guys started a podcast, I was actually like, I was so happy. I was like, Netherlands has a podcast about hardstyle. I was like,
finally.
Yeah. I was like, this is sick. That's what you want to say. I just wish it was in English.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could understand
man.
it. But we'll do that job for you. So it's like we can get your English listeners over on our side.
No, but seriously, yeah. If
You know what we should do actually? You know how Mr. Beast does a Spanish channel and an English channel? Well, you guys should just do the voiceover for you guys. We'll just do the voiceover for you guys and you do the Dutch version of us.
So you see like the talking mouse, but
Yeah,
you hear
yeah,
a completely
yeah.
different voice.
Yeah, we should just do that for Dutch.
And we definitely should do a plafonddienst down under.
Yeah, definitely, man. That'd be
man,
good.
all you have to do is just come and we'll take care of everything.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Come and-
Sounds like a deal, man.
We have everything now. We actually have our own studio set up now too, like full on corner for the podcast.
Yeah.
We're talking to the long lost brothers from another side of the planet or something like that.
yeah, that's Spider-Man.
Is that you, Dad?
Do we have a Bjorn in Australia?
Yeah, chess bro.
Oh yeah, we'll get Chess Bro. He doesn't do the, but
we can teach him. We have a tutorial already.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get that on, man. That'll be definitely sick.
No, pretty much yeah. We're just literally the opposites. Like
Yeah, it's good. We haven't asked our questions, by the way.
oh yeah, true.
We now have to start with the questions.
It's 22 minutes in. We usually
Yeah, I
ask
can't
it like
believe
straight away.
This is probably like the most unstructured episode we've ever had, which is really good. Like we started with no intro, then we did an intro, and then never asked the question.
we just like having fun sometimes.
Yeah. All right. So
Just checking in on our intern. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is we have interns at home too.
So you guys have been going to festivals and stuff like that for a long time, music parties, festies and all that stuff. But if you could get rid of one thing that you see at festivals, what would it be?
Or just in the hardstyle scene.
Yeah,
in general.
we thought about this.
Oh, you already spoke about this. Huh?
Are you familiar with the eco token?
Recycling token.
Oh, the recycle token.
You don't like that?
No.
Oh, why?
I like the idea, but it just doesn't work for me with the cups and handing them over, and I don't know, it's annoying. But it's good for the environment. So
You must hate the turtle. You really hate the turtles.
I'm mixed between feelings, but
Yeah.
Don't
The
you
way
care
the-
about the dolphins?
Yeah, bro.
I do.
Fuck
But I
those
just
dolphins.
doesn't like
In his
the
brain, he's like, fuck those dolphins.
Fuck you, dolphin! I kill you.
Fuck yeah.
We're probably gonna get cancelled after this episode, by the way.
No, I do get it though. As in, if you would like to buy a round of drinks for you and your mates,
Yeah.
then you all have to be like, "Can I get your cup?" And it's like, I didn't finish my drink. Okay, then you need to finish it. You're waiting, and you're like, "Okay, I want to see this artist, but I want to get some drinks as well." It's not that really practical.
I get that,
I
but
think they have to do it on a different way. But I
think
don't have the best idea for this. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
I get what you guys are saying, but I think it's just because of that. Like, for me, I think that's the best because like they're rubbish, and I finally understood the whole lids thing.
Yeah.
Because if they kept it on, people would slip over. Like, honestly, there's not much I can fault with a Dutch rap. Maybe because like I only go to a couple here and there, but yeah, I like the recycling shit. That's so smart.
Well, for me, it is. I have two things. One is really simple, and this one is for the MCs out there. If an MC is screaming through the microphone, as in make some noise,
Yeah.
then please keep the mic whenever the sentence is actually finished, and not like, "Can I make some noise?" Always, you don't hear the S's.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first. The second one, and this is more like if you're in the crowd, it's really filled with people, and someone comes up to you, "Hey mate, how are ya?" You do the little fist bump,
Yeah.
and then the conversation starts. But some people really talk really close to your ear, and then do the little spit in your ear. Oh fucking hell, that's the worst thing ever, man. It's like a full cleansing, but then I'm not up for that shit.
You've already got dirty ears and all the fucking dust and everything. It just becomes mud by the end of it. Do you guys wear ear protection at festivals or?
Yeah, always.
from here, yes.
You'll be all right then. Don't worry. It's not gonna carry it with you.
Always, just in case.
Jesus.
Very nice.
What do you?
Alpine?
Alpine? Yeah.
Alpine, yeah.
Yeah.
We use loops.
Loops, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're a big fan of the loops.
So are these custom made or?
No, just
No,
the
loops.
The loops. You know the one that
The ones they did Tomorrowland, right? The gold
Yeah,
ones.
Tomorrowland
Yeah,
did one as
Oh,
well.
those.
yeah,
They're
the
actually
ones
really
that
good,
How
man.
to DJ promotes and like all the other DJs. I actually didn't know everyone had it here. I thought it was an Australian thing, to be honest.
No, it's
Yeah,
European.
But then now I found out it's actually all over Europe because I saw a lot of people wearing them here, and it's basically like just a circle with a plug, and it's minus 18 dB.
Oh, yeah,
That's the best
pretty
one you
decent.
can get, which
really
is pretty good because at Decibel it was perfect. The sound system was so fucking good, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This is perfect. I can hear everything crisp. It's loud enough.
Yeah.
It's great. I can go home and sleep."
Dude, those festivals, it's so loud.
Yeah,
I know,
Decibel
man.
was really good, man. Like sound wise, is insane.
That's why it's called Decibel, right?
Yeah. And yeah, when they have the slogan as the loudest city on earth, like it actually is.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
They weren't joking around.
Yeah, production-wise, beat-wise is one of the biggest
Yeah.
out there.
And
Do you-
every single stage
And
too.
especially by night, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the light show, especially during the second dose, that was.
Yeah, we talked about it in the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Last Monday.
Plug
like
number
it's-
one.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Plafondcast. If you speak Dutch in Australia, check them out.
No, but we were talking about it with Robin with a version, and it's like
Yeah.
if the night falls, then the city lights up, and that's very amazing.
Yeah. We so yeah, there's a first guest in common, Robin. He's a good bloke to have.
Yeah, we had him first.
Yeah, we had him first. See, again. It's
Yeah,
good.
Next week we'll have Audio Freak.
Okay, so we had him twice, man. You can't-
And the week after that we'll have Audio Freak.
All right, that's enough now. No, it's good. You can have whoever you want. Just message
Yeah.
us.
3 times.
Yeah,
Just to
but
beat them.
for sure, like we really enjoy what you guys are doing too, and we hope to see more in English, please, soon.
Yeah, we talked about that like from the moment that we started the Dutch podcast. We already talked about, okay, let's do an English one, but first get some experience in our own language, because also for the artists, there are multiple artists that
Not the best
are
English.
not that good in English, and you can't blame them. But they really need to express themselves in their in a natural vocal vocabulary.
What do you? I got to ask you now that we're talking about language, people speaking language. How do you feel about like English, like Australians or non-Dutch people speaking coming over? Do you feel as if we should know the language, like we should
No,
know it?
man. No, you're Hardstyle Australia, right?
Yeah.
You're not Hardstyle
not
the
just to take this away. Me, Australian in general. Should I know the language before coming here?
Yeah, this depends. Some artists are living here for like 7 years.
Yeah.
And they don't speak a word of Dutch.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if I would live here for 7 years, I would start learning.
Yeah, living here is different. That's if I move to another country, definitely I would start learning it. But man, as a visitor, like I
And they
don't
come here
expect-
for their careers, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
it would be wise to do so, but in the end, I don't think it really matters. Everyone
As a traveler,
accepts
yeah.
everything. So
For me, I feel like I haven't even decided to move or anything. I don't live here, and I still want to learn the language already. So it's really cool.
It's
It's
also
a cool
person-
language too, I think.
And it's also a personal thing. Like some people can't really adapt to a new language, and that's just a personal thing. Like for me personally, I would like to know a little bit of the language. So if I do some groceries, that I can say thank you or what's
just the basics.
Yeah.
exactly
So,
the basics.
those little things I've actually picked up along the way.
Yeah.
Like being here for a few times now. Like when you say like doei or like alsjeblieft or like all these little things,
Yeah. Zag ik.
That's the number one word we've had to learn.
That's
all
my
year.
favorite.
But before we started recording, you told us that you already been like 7 times to the Netherlands.
Yes.
Do you have like a money tree in your backyard or what?
No,
is it?
I have no money. That's why I'm here.
And how many times have you been to the Netherlands?
This is my second time.
Yeah.
So last year was my first time for DEFCON and Dominator, and now Decibel.
Holy shit! Man.
Yeah, I have no money.
You know what the biggest difference is?
What?
We already think that it's far away if we need to drive for an hour.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man. Like you guys are crazy. It's like, it's so far away. For us, 1 hour isn't even to the next big city. 1 hour is like to nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have like Eindhoven 1 hour away from Utrecht, but it's like the next big city, and like there's something there. Like we have 1 hour from Sydney to Wollongong, but that's the next city that's an hour away, but there's nothing there. Like
It's like the first bus stop.
yeah. It's like the first bus stop. Like there's nothing there. I'm not saying it's nothing against Wollongong, like this city. It's a beautiful city, but it's not like you can't compare Sydney and Wollongong. But you can Eindhoven, Utrecht, all the
Amsterdam, like all the.
It's all 1 hour, like Groningen, like everything. It's all 1 hour, but you can compare it. This is that and over there. It's just Sydney. Then you got 2 hour flight, Melbourne, which is 9 hour drive, and then from Sydney you have 9 hour drive to Brisbane.
9 hour drive. What
To
the
Brisbane,
hell, man?
Yeah.
Like
It's like 800 and something kilometers from like Sydney to Melbourne.
Fucking hell. Well, I already agreed upon with my girlfriend we'd never take a car vacation because she's the tiniest bladder ever, man. I'm not up for a 9 hour. I'm not up for a 9 hour drive.
You'd have every 10 minutes. Just
I
stop.
would stop at every single McDonald's out there.
Yeah, no, trust me. Look, it's a nice drive. Don't get me wrong. You see a lot of like trees and shit,
Wildlife, outback.
but it's just boring, man. Like you'd rather just fly 1 hour and you're in the next city already.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's like you guys flying from here to like Italy, or it's like us flying from Sydney to Melbourne.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't think we can grasp how big of a country Australia is.
It's massive, man.
And for you, like the Australians have like one tiny part of Australia is like hardstyle dedicated or hardstyles dedicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Specifically,
And that's why you can build up a festival for 50,000 people, which is already like a full-blown festival here in the Netherlands as well.
100%.
But yeah, well, how many people is the Decibel one day
50.
at Decibel?
50,000.
50,000.
Well,
So it's-
yeah, 50,000 for one day. And then you have returning visitors for the Friday and the Sunday, and then for Sunday, of course. But, for instance, you have like Perukaville, which was at the same location as the iconic Cubase.
yeah.
So at Airport Waze, and they have like 75,000 people every single day.
Shit. But
That's a
Perukaville,
lot,
is that just hardstyle?
No,
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 it's everything.
It's everything, yeah. It's in Germany.
It's basically the German Tomorrowland, but they have like a full-blown hardstyle stage hosted by Musical Madness and In Your Face, which are German organizations as well.
Yeah. You guys own them?
We own them.
Is that, you said it.
No,
No.
European, like our European.
The German counterpart, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was like, Jesus, bro, do you guys want to take over us? We'll give you everything.
No, man, no.
You guys run it and stuff like that, whatever you want. All
No,
yours.
it's cool to see like now that you mentioned Decibel's 50,000, bro. Like, how are we cramming 60,000 like 3 stages?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and you guys have like 12 full stages at a festival, which is 50,000 people. That's crazy.
Yeah, but still, like Knockout Outdoor has one massive big stadium.
Yeah,
That's huge.
It's like 40. The stadium takes like 40 something thousand, man.
Holy shit, man.
After that, they have to close it.
So would you like? Does something like that look appealing to you enough to go, or not enough? Like, what is one day not enough?
To be fair, and I think I speak for Martin as well. Australia is on top of the bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure,
Definitely.
for sure.
So when can we expect you guys down under?
Yeah, hopefully anytime soon. But yeah, we worked with HSU before, for instance, and also some Australian artists, especially the Australians that live in the Netherlands now, like Code Black or Audio Freak. But yeah, it hasn't come to that stage that we have like intensively worked together.
Yeah.
We did the HSU live thing during COVID, but that was like a podcast setting in Amsterdam, which was really easy. But like event-wise, we did some stuff, but not like that enough to actually travel to Australia to see what is up.
Yeah, like we told you guys off camera, we really want to take our brands more international and just do some content stuff abroad.
Yeah.
Like what we do here sometimes on Rebirth Intense, interviewing visitors, doing the podcasts and stuff like this, really local. We would like to do it elsewhere.
So in saying that, because like from us, we're probably some of the biggest hardstyle fans, but there are fans the same as us. Would you ever want them to do work for you over there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
we also talked with a Spanish guy and with a guy from Chile to actually work under the Hardnews or hardstyle.com flag, but yeah, just keep it local. You are like basically the respondent from that certain country. So yeah, that's definitely something we always of course we want to see what is up in Australia, but it's the same like we talked about earlier in this podcast. If you're a local, then you have more passion for the local scene.
100%.
So yeah, you can name a bunch of Australian artists, and we can do too, but not as many as you can.
Yeah.
And it's also
Local
easier
was-
to do like a video interview,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
the local artists.
So you know exactly what to ask them. Yeah.
It's like you guys are here right now, but otherwise we couldn't do this.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd still be just Hard News or Hardstyle.com. Like, it'd just be
Exactly.
the page, you know what I mean? Like, the image. But now, like, it just becomes easier because now we can put, like, a name to a face, a conversation, and just, like, a friendship more so. So you can see we both have the passion for it. Like, speaking to you guys, how much you love this music, how much we love it. Like, it's easier to build a relationship that way.
Yeah,
And that's why
exactly, man.
That's why I feel it's very important, not just for us, but even like the people that we know back at home, to speak to people like us, where if they want to get into something like this and maybe move here,
Yeah, they know who to contact now.
in the future, you know, like they could speak to us and be like, hey, yeah, I know someone who can get you a job as a journalist or something, you know what I mean? Like, there's always that, because you could never imagine a job in Australia to do with hardstyle. It's very...
Like what you guys have here is not nothing we can ever imagine of in Australia, because no one takes these things as serious as you guys, you know what I mean? Like if I was, like, obviously we're already doing it, but if I was to go and start a label in Australia, everyone like why do you need that? There's everything in the Netherlands. But that's why I'm doing it, because there's no one doing it here, and we want something homegrown. Like, you guys have everything here homegrown. We have nothing there that's homegrown except the certain event brands. And some people who already attempted to do like a label or whatever, but they gave up. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible. I believe it's possible. Like, and having Aussie stuff is better than just relying on Dutch stuff all the time.
of course.
How can you grow a scene if you don't believe in your own people? Like,
You have to develop your own flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is with the Dutchies, we have been growing up in hardstyle with knowing that Australia has a particular quite big scene.
Yeah.
As in, I know that most Dutchies went totally wear all orange clothes towards DEFCON 1 Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they get a free ticket.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we got to see the pictures back at home, and people were actually talking about, okay, let's go to Australia to visit DEFCON 1 as a Dutchie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been growing up with your kind of flavor, and that's really important. As in, of course, it was a Q-dance production, but still it had that Aussie flavor in there.
Yeah, there's something
Like,
different
we had
about
our own anthem. We had like our own like stage layouts and everything.
But it's just different. Like, we dress different. We act different. That's for sure. We're crazy.
And it's also booking wise, like for HSU to book Showtech, to book Project One, all those kind of acts, like the really specific stuff.
Acts nowadays.
It reflected on the Netherlands as well. It brought back Project One for that case.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely that Aussie flavor. That's really interesting.
So to everyone who complains about lineups back home, even the Dutchies get jealous of our lineups, man.
For real, like when the Knockout Outdoor lineup was announced,
2017.
Like this one.
This one.
People were already like, okay, so that means that Fertile's not playing at Supremacy. That means that this artist is not playing at Supremacy. They were like, fuck, why can't we go to Australia?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm thinking now as well, because it's all like one day event. Because your festival season, which is like 3 days and blah blah, is over now. Now it's all just parties, one day, all that. Looking at that lineup, if that was in Netherlands, for example, would you go to that one straight away compared to all the other ones?
100%.
Yeah,
and I think a good example is we went to Norway in April this year, and well, you can tell about the lineup because the lineup was like star blazing.
It was sick. It's like every big star was there.
Brandon Hart,
We had like
Wild
Brandon
Styles.
Hart, Ruler, Sub-Zero,
Headhunters.
and Esteban, Headhunters, all on the same day.
You don't get that often here because it's all spread out usually.
Yeah, it's
Never
usually at a
happens.
big festival.
Diederik and
it's-
Stefan told us like usually they book like or Willem, Headhunters, or they book us, but not both. And
Yeah.
they were just like
And
Next
DJing
to each
Stefan
other.
en D-Block en Estefan, just for those who don't speak the Dutch names out there.
T-Block and S, yeah.
Far out. Like, because I know, like, that's what they do. They
And it was
try
2 days, and it was 2 days with such a lineup.
2 days
Yeah.
as well.
And also implemented like the Scandinavian roots in there. Like we just talked about Australian flavor. They had that Norwegian Scandinavian flavor in there. As in the Tweakers were obviously headlining the party.
Yeah.
But they also had like Svane, which was like a Norwegian upcoming DJ to provide the anthem. How cool is that?
Yeah, they had a local MC, Ruud.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So
Really
they,
nice guy though.
they probably
Did
did
his
what
best.
they needed to do. Yeah.
And that's the same with you as Aussies. Like if I see MCD on the lineup, then I'm like, yeah, let's get that Australian party going, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking as well, because we had Supremacy one year, but we had a 2017 War Force. They did an Australian anthem, which was separate,
Yeah.
which I find the coolest thing ever, because we always had a different DEFCON anthem as well. But even the Supremacy one, for Art of Dance to do, and Warface as well, to do a separate one, it was really cool as well. Like, I feel like I feel like Australia is the second biggest hardstyle country, in my opinion. Like, that's how I always grew up.
I don't know, I'd say Germany, but
Yeah, I was about to say Germany.
yeah,
Germany?
I'd say Germany. And no, so I feel like we're still behind with a lot of things. I'll be honest. Like,
Maybe, well, yeah, I'm not sure, man. Because if you're just adding up the biggest festivals out there, like the top 5, like Knockout Outdoor is 100% in there. If you just calculate how many people are going, then Knockout Outdoor was the second biggest festival last year over the entire planet. So I think you're still a little bit ahead of Germany.
when I said though behind in certain things like crowd wise, I feel like the crowd is behind in a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
As in atmosphere, or
Atmosphere wise and just knowledge in the actual music. If you're looking at numbers, but first, like, let's be honest, Tomorrowland, for example, right? Do people go to Tomorrowland for the music, or do they go because Tomorrowland is Tomorrowland and it has a theme and an amazing big stage, blah, blah, blah? Like, imagine this. There's a group of 20, 30 people, like one group of friends. How many of them actually there for the music?
well, mostly for Tomorrowland, of course.
Exactly. So that's what we have in Australia too.
Yeah, and I think if you compare it with Germany, maybe I'm not sure. Do you have like a lot of small hardstyle events? In
We do,
Australia?
yes. That's where
Because
they're
I
more
just look
dedicated.
at the sales on hardstyle.com for extension, and then Germany is one of the top 3 countries which buys music on our platform.
Yeah.
So,
And
and
Australia?
they use the music to play at parties. So
In Australia, what
I'm not
position?
sure. I'm not sure.
No, not top
Exactly.
3.
Like if we're going to use statistics too, I'll use my personal streams as a statistic, right? Top 5 countries, I don't see Australia in there. It's Germany first and then Netherlands for me personally. And it's like a very big gap between 1, 2 and the next one, which is 3.
But to be fair, is your type of music, because you're familiar with zaakkicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that like the mainstream kind of music that Australian people seem to like?
The thing is, they love it there. It's just, I feel like on the scale of people, like in a ratio,
Yeah.
I feel like there's obviously more people here that listen to the music and here in Germany.
Yeah.
That's,
That makes
I don't
sense.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, Australian crowds follow trends. Like, whatever's really the main thing in music, that's what Australia really follows. Like, for example, like we were saying earlier, we don't really have like a massive classics following. Like, it's just the people who know it.
I can see the pain in your eyes, man. Holy shit.
This guy, man.
That's why I got my glasses, man. No, but like I mean, like as Uptempo started growing, man, like Uptempo has always been around, and the funniest thing is, we've listened to Uptempo before.
2017, I
I
started listening to Uptempo.
like DRS,
Originator.
like
honestly,
DRS
man,
back
like-
in the day, NSD, like all that stuff, like the Whistlers,
the old Cryogenic,
Yeah.
Cryogenic, old NSD,
yeah,
MBK, like you said, DRS.
Like everything back in the day, we've always had a little
Chaotic
taste
hostilities, shaminators.
I'm
pulling out names that you don't even hear about anymore.
Yeah,
you know, like
but now it just seems whatever track or set you see come out that's popping off the most, or whatever's going on, that's what Australia will sort of like follow. Like back in the day when Gearbox was around, Massive, like you went to Massive Saturdays, Gearbox was like being blasted on every stage, just on side stages, and that was like just kept really small.
Like 3 DJs. I was one of them that used to blast like Gearbox. That's the reason why I started DJing, is because I wanted to push the music that I like listening to at home.
Yeah.
So then when I go to the parties, I can actually play them and listen to them myself. That's the whole reason why I became a DJ.
You wanted to hear those tracks on a good sound system.
Exactly.
Therefore, you needed the DJ deck.
100%. And then expose other people to it too, which eventually started working because people started listening to the filthy, raw, underground shit. And now it's like on the massive main stage. It's on the HSU lineups. It's on here. It's on there. Like,
can you explain to us what Massive is? Because I'm familiar with it, and that's because I had an intern from Germany, and she got in touch in Australia during her internship at Massive.
Oh,
and that's the way that I got in touch with Massive. And also, if an European DJ is doing an Australia tour, they're always visiting Massive.
yeah. So,
But what kind of club is it? We have no clue. Do you know what a Massive is?
Yeah, it's
have
big.
no clue.
Massive means big. No, I'm kidding. No, I thought you guys knew. No joke. I thought.
okay, so Massive is a club that's been around for
13 years.
13 years now. So they're having their 13th birthday on the 1st of September, which is next week Friday. Yes, next week. Yeah, next week Friday. And it's basically a 2-stage hardstyle club that started with like hard trance, hard like techno, and then hardstyle, and then it became
NRG.
Hold up. It has 2 stages.
2 stages.
Yeah, so it's not massive. It's not like huge.
No, but more as in, I've been following the page for years, and I always thought it was one stage.
No, it's because the first stage is like the main
I'd say the
act.
second stage is as big as this.
Yeah, the
As big
second
as this,
side stage we call
Like
it
a small
Space
club
Arena.
room.
Roughly, roughly as
and
big as
it's
this.
pretty much like I would compare it to like not compare it like that, but like it's like the Boots House. Like it's the hardstyle club for Australia.
Yeah.
Like everyone goes there, everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
Most people know about it, but it's pretty much where we get our fix. If there's no big festival, then it's either Massive or a small local promotion, like a small one day.
And is that every single week that there's an event in
Yeah,
Massive?
so prior to COVID, it was every Saturday, 52 weeks a year, so non-stop, forever, and then after COVID, it became Fridays.
Yeah.
Not sure why, but it became Massive events, which is on the Fridays, and that pretty much is every weekend.
Yeah,
non-stop.
Still every weekend. Without failure, there's always something on there.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. As in, we know about DEFCON Australia, we know about Knockout Outdoor because we see the pictures and we see the after movies, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And from Massive, the only thing we see is GPF putting a dildo in somebody's mouth.
Oh,
that's it. So that's what we're really keen on.
Wait, is this from this time or the last time?
He did it twice.
So wait, when did you say?
Because he played this weekend on Massive. He played like 3 days ago. Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about
Okay.
that. I remember last year. As in
Okay,
the,
last
so
year.
we're talking about last year.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about last
But
year.
that's why we're like, fuck, he did it again.
Yeah. No, that video, that photo, that photo went everywhere, man. I remember. I was here. That was last year. Yeah, I was here when that happened. That photo went quick everywhere. Yeah, it gets crazy. Like Lil Texas. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with him. Yeah. Lil Texas came there. Like girls had their shirts off and like.
Oh, on stage
there was boobs on stage and everything. But like Massive gets. You know what? D knows how to hype up. He's the big party MC, man. He knows how to hype up the crowd. Like he had girls' tits on there and everything. Like it's crazy. Yeah, it gets crazy there, man.
Can we get massive to the Netherlands?
Can we get Netherlands to the massive?
Yeah, can we get Netherlands?
So we don't have to travel.
But yeah, man, it gets crazy there some nights. Like I've had some good memories there. Like Randy back in the day was awesome. Like that was one of my first events. Like. It's crazy. Like to think about it, to have a hardstyle club for 13 years in Australia is pretty crazy.
It's pretty good, man.
That's iconic because most of the clubs in the Netherlands, they all ended.
But you guys have parties every weekend.
True. But club vibe is different, man.
Like I've been to a club event here. It's at Timeout.
Oh yeah. That club is huge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's very big.
How many people?
Like 3,000.
But it's almost a small festival.
The thing is, but it's got like multiple stages.
Yeah, exactly.
How many
it's almost a
stages
small
does it have?
festival.
I think
Clubbing in general since COVID died a little.
No one's
But like, what type of clubbing are you talking about? Is it just like normal clubbing?
Like all those clubs.
Yeah.
Like the clubs where you order bottles, like
Yeah.
music. It's died a little bit.
See, for me, I've never like seen that culture here to begin with. I've always
What are you doing tonight?
Who, us?
Depends who's asking. Depends who's asking.
Yeah, well, we can see what the club scene is like, right?
All right.
It'll probably be quiet here. I have a feeling
man.
it'll be quiet here. What, on a Wednesday night in the middle of... Oh, wait, yeah, Utrecht, maybe. Yeah. Is Utrecht known for being a party town, city, or...?
Well, yeah, it's the city is known for relatively more females instead of guys. So yeah, if you're around here, then you're good.
Yeah, no, I've got a girlfriend, so sorry, we're going home early tonight. Yeah, sorry. Mo doesn't. You can take him out. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He needs one, big time.
He needs to go to Utrecht.
Oh,
Storage ran out.
oh, beautiful. Did it?
Yeah. I like your phone.
Is your iCloud full?
Yeah. Man, I've had so much problems with this phone since we got here.
Have you been filming that much of the classic stage at Decibel?
I wish. No, actually I didn't. I recorded maybe that one video I said I had, it wasn't even my video. Dead set.
You just airdropped it.
No, yeah, I got my mate to send it to me. It was just audio. I think it was audio tricks or bass modulators dropping Lost in
You're gonna be
Paradise.
able to All right, guys. Just a bit of technical difficulties. We've run out of storage for one of the cameras, but yeah, we're back in now. Pick us up where we were there before. So.
We're just talking about going out clubbing tonight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we said you should go because you're single, but they said it was bad tonight, so they'll take you tomorrow.
Like the club scene is not that big. On a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night, obviously, then you can go to the clubs. But Wednesday is pretty hard, and especially to find hardstyle or hardcore or whatsoever.
But there are hardstyle clubs here, or no?
A little
really.
bit, a little bit.
I know they have like
They
random.
have like the PKHS. It's like
Yeah.
you can see that as a hardstyle club.
Okay, but is that every week?
No, but
most of the
it's
time.
like one a month, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, or twice, but
Yeah.
That's still all right, bro. Because think about it, you have so many festivals and things on. Having one every in between is good enough for someone who wants to keep partying.
I went to this like free party last January when I came here. Vertal was playing. It's just a free party. I can't remember exactly where it is, but
in Veldhoven, the Kers.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, he grew up in the club band.
Yeah, it's like a very the stage is a bit elevated, and it's like it was full of like 18.
Yeah, you have like a
18
bar, a cafe in the front.
at the front. Yeah,
Yeah, and then you have the club in the back.
yeah. That place.
That's the Kers.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, yeah. I
they
was
do
there.
sometimes. They do usually casually hardstyle DJ.
Yeah, and
Sigma
it's a-
played there as well. And
It's a free entry. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
They earn
crazy.
money from the drinks,
Yeah.
and then they pay the artist from.
Yeah.
But
Do you-
imagine seeing Vertal for free. How crazy is that?
Do you know what the Kers means?
No.
The cash,
The
Kers.
Kers.
the geks.
The Kers. It means the cherry.
The cherry.
So you got free.
The cherry on top, like the last thing.
Yeah. But it's not the cherry on top.
No, it's definitely not the cherry on top.
Well, it is. You have so many. Wait, is that what the club's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's
you have
called-
all these festivals, you have all these parties, and for someone who wants to keep partying, you've got the cherry on top. That's a good name. Same as your.
I love
I
your
don't
innocence,
think that's
bro.
the idea behind it. But
Same as the way your podcast.
So that's why there's 18-year-olds there.
What?
So you can.
you
We're talking
can
about the
pop
same
their
cherry.
He wants to go clubbing tonight.
You're keen, huh?
I'm 25, man. I'm old.
Time to retire. Man. Getting way too old for clubbing and partying.
Yeah.
It's good. Actually, to be honest, after seeing the Pussy Lounge, I feel like it can keep going for another like 30, 40 years easy. I love seeing old people at like festivals and
Dude,
raves.
honestly, the Pussyland stage was the fucking most fun thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. It was actually, I've never been to any Pussyland
Yeah,
related
we've
event.
never had a Pussy Lounge.
And seeing that on Saturday was wild, man. So everyone's just going hard. You got like performances and everything. It was cool. Not something I'd do every day, but it was definitely
Pussy Lounge
something.
actually was a much stronger concept back in the day. It was like 6 times a year,
Really?
completely sold out. Yes,
So now,
in different cities.
so now what is it? Is it just it depends?
They only have the decibel hosting, I think. Because
And
they,
no, they also have Pussy Lounge Festival, but that's more like approximately, well, I don't know the numbers, but I think 10,000 people in May. And they're also having sometimes the Ahoy Rotterdam, which is like an iconic venue in the Netherlands with 12,000 people or something like that.
Didn't they do one at Intense as well? Wasn't there a Pussy Lounge at Intense?
No.
Not at all. Or is that just like a B2S?
Yeah, like
B2S, yeah.
Pussy Lounge is B2S basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I never knew that. There you go.
Interesting.
As well, but that was fun. That was definitely something.
There's a wide variety of everything that you can imagine, as
Yeah.
in from classic hardstyle to early hardcore to uptempo. It can play anything. So that's a pretty
At the
cool
Pussy
concept.
Lounge, yeah?
Yeah.
That's why like it was very versatile. Where, like one set can have every single thing, like from and in random times too. There's no progression. That's why it's called freestyle, I guess. Yeah, you just play whenever you want.
Exactly. It's the freestyle circus. So also timetable wise, they used to not have like every hour another artist, but have an artist play for half an hour. Well, let me rephrase that. The artist starts and he's playing for 15 minutes with the artist that was playing before him.
Yeah.
So like back to back.
Kind of like the marathon that they had at Decibel.
Exactly. Exactly.
What is it?
The Live Loud.
the Live Loud Marathon.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love that concept.
Yeah.
Exactly. So an artist gets to play with another
Like two
artist.
back-to-backs and a
Exactly.
solo.
Two back-to-backs and a solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I actually found that pretty interesting.
For me, yeah, that Rejector A-Force Live Loud Marathon was so good. Yeah.
This guy was screaming everywhere.
It was good. No, it was awesome. I loved it.
So this was your first decibel, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
both
first
of us,
decibel, yeah.
And how's the post-decibel depression right now?
I'm fine.
Honestly, man, I never get post-event depression because
Not
I know
anymore.
as long as I'm healthy and I can work,
There's
I
always
can come
another
to
one.
the next one or do the next event. Like, there's no such thing for me as like, it's all memories created and I'm here to create more memories after. So that's just how I see events. I hate when people cry, oh, I'm depressed, they've got depression, sitting in bed and they're just like watching videos and shit. I'm like, bro, just how about you start working so you can get to the next one?
Yeah, you can't have
Instead of being
depression.
in bed crying.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it.
Trust me, if you don't take videos or anything, you
Yeah.
can't have depression. Because you just remember it and you're like,
You
oh,
were
it's
asking
beautiful.
before, yeah? Like, do I have a money tree growing in the backyard? No, it's just me spending all my money on just traveling and making memories.
Yeah, true.
One day I'll mature up and start saving, but for
Do you-
now I'm having fun.
Do you guys have post rave depression? Do you get that sometime or?
No, personally, no, never.
I think because you have too many, or like I
think so.
you have to think about the next
But I can
one.
understand people who has it, especially people from abroad.
I think one-off events, yeah. Like for example, last year, like if I just did DEF CON alone, I'd be like, oh, DEF CON was the best. But now that I've done a little bit of everything, now I'm just like, I can't wait for the next one. Like I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. I'll tell everyone also.
True. The only thing we have, and okay, this has got like first world problems, but as soon as DEF CON ended, it was Monday, and then on Friday we had to start Wish Outdoor for a full weekend. So everybody that was working on DEF CON, you went to backstage to Wish Outdoor.
Same
The
people.
very same people. They were like, "Yeah, how are you?"
Tired.
Tired from DEF CON.
What a problem to have. Imagine being tired.
And that's the thing throughout the entire festival season. Everybody is saying, if you're having multiple festivals every single week,
Yeah.
I really sound like a posh kind of guy, but still, every single week, 3 days,
What
4
a problem.
days.
You want to swap problems? I'm more than happy for you know, like you to complain about having work.
Do you want to fly 24 hours just to come visit one festival?
It's all worth it, of course.
Nah,
of course.
honestly, that's what makes it more fun. And I feel like the 24-hour travel is not that bad. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Obviously, your first time is going to be a bit like you don't know how you're going to feel, react or something with a long travel. But the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Yeah, you
That's
get
just
used to it.
From my personal experience. I've done it by myself. I've done it with 6 friends. I've done it with 1 friend. I've done it with 2 friends. It all has its different like levels.
You're like the Aussie tour guide for the 24-hour travel.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And that's why I advise everyone stopover for a long stopover in Dubai.
Yeah.
18
Refresh.
hours, refresh, have a good sleep, have a nice shower, go eat some nice food, go to swim in a pool. Then the rest of the trip is very short. And then on the way back, just cry on the way back. And
Yeah, cry on the way back.
by the time you finish crying, you're already back home.
There's no classics at home.
Classics.
So there's like one classic set at Knockout Outdoor.
Oh, there's a
That's it.
couple this year.
There
actually.
is. So there is Malice and Ruler.
The Journey set?
Oh, the Journey. I love
Malice
that
and Ruler,
concept,
the
man.
Journey.
Yeah.
You have
Noise controllers.
30 years or 20 years.
I don't know. He's just doing one, but also I had a chat with him. E4 said he was going to do a classic set at Knockout as well.
Damn.
He said, I spoke to him at Decibel, and he's like, "Oh, what do you think?" He's like, "I think I should want to play a classics at Knockout." I was like, "If you do this, I will love you forever and ever and ever."
But I love you, man. Like,
Please, uncle. That's one uncle I would love to touch me in places.
hey, he's not gay, but classics is classics.
Yeah, classics is classics. Dude. All right, we get it. All right. You want to keep continuing this conversation while I get these boys there?
Oh, yeah.
Traits.
Yeah.
You
So
can-
by the time we switch over to the next segment, I just got a couple of questions to ask you. So obviously speaking about so many festivals that we just obviously talked about, what is your personal favorite?
Well, kick it off.
I think Decibel for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. We had a chat about it last week about what's the best festival. If you compare it to DEF CON, it's really a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's the most people I know.
Yeah.
My friends are all there, and DEF CON is really internationally orientated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, for me, it's like coming home. Decibel, it's
Yeah.
close by, close near Eindhoven.
Yeah.
I know everyone who is there.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely DEF CON. Like, this sound a little bit cheesy, but my birthday is always at DEF CON. Always.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And having that many stages and the whole hardstyle world watching at DEF CON at that moment, yeah, you can't top that. It's and also like production wise, and if you see that in 2015 or something like that, they had the final end show, and then the firework popped off with whoa, whoa, as in the final cue dance sound. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That is pretty iconic.
This
I'm
shit
not
is
gonna lie.
crazy, man.
So
What's yours?
Having done both, like I'm leaning more towards Decibel because I feel like there was more like I love Raw, right? So me seeing so much Raw on the main stage is just insane because I'm a guy that never goes to main stage, right? Like the only times I've ever been to main stage DEF CON was one because Warface played his first red stage one of the years that I went, and then the second one I think it was Radical. If my memory serves me well, 18 was Radical, 19 was Warface.
Yeah, that's great.
Am I right? Yeah. So those are the only 2 times I've ever been to main stage DEF CON. I tried to go for Power Hour and it was just too much, and I was like, nah, I'm going. So the second year I never bothered. Plus, Riot Shift I can't remember who clashed with Regain. Clashed one of the years with Power Hour. So obviously I went to Regain. I think it was 2019. It was one of the best sets I've ever seen.
Yeah, because the dedicated people are actually there at Regain.
100%. Exactly right. And then that's the vibe I go for. I go for the dedicated people, dedicated, like me. I love a lot of the raw artists, so that's why I would much prefer Decibel.
What the fuck is this? I've been hearing you making sounds and that kind of stuff. Like you asked for, can I have some milk? And can I have some this and that? And I'm like, what?
This stuff's actually good. This one's good.
So the other stuff is bad, or what are you saying?
Yes.
Should it be the other way around? You coming to the Netherlands and we treat you with Dutch treats, or how does it work? Do we need to come to Australia with the Dutch goodies?
We're the hosts technically in this situation.
That's right. You can't reverse card us now. It's too late. But yeah, Decibel definitely. One is because, like I said, it's just the sound system is better in my opinion across all stages. It's not like inconsistent. Where like some stages has really good sound system, some have like average sound system. It was very, very consistent across all stages. And yeah, just the main stage thing where like there's a lot more raw on main stage, which is what I really like. So
yeah, for me it's also the venue. It's like a magical place.
Yeah,
in the forest,
100%.
with the water.
Yeah.
I think like the safari. Just
but it's
keep
hard to
all the
compare them
animals.
because Defcon is like the holy grail.
Yeah, exactly right.
But it's really different for me.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I can't compare those two parties, but
yeah,
I think if I have a preference, which one I would like to go more, then I think Decibel.
I think for
but
someone
they're really close to each other.
Yeah, I think for someone outside of us, like outside of the Netherlands, DEFCON is definitely something to experience. Like
just to add on that, like if I was to bring a friend for the first time to the Netherlands and he had to choose one festival that we didn't plan to go to, I'd definitely take him DEFCON.
Yeah,
because
it's a really different experience. But
100%.
Once you experience it, you've seen it. And Decibels for me, like every year, it's
something different.
Also with DEFCON, like the storytelling is very strong. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Like that's
team,
one thing.
The team
that's what, you know what? I'll take it back. I don't know what to choose. They both have their own like different attributes.
They both have their own thing. Like DEFCON is definitely like it's a pilgrimage. Like if you love hardstyle, you must do DEFCON.
Then you're part of the tribe.
Yes. It's that whole. To me, it's like a cult. Like it's everyone. It's a religion almost. It's a religion almost.
Yeah, man.
But definitely, like if you just want to have the most fun as possible, and that Decibel, man, I gotta be honest, that was something.
It would be cool if DEFCON was at Decibel Playground.
So twist up.
Yeah, change it up.
Very nice. The same amount of people, right?
DEFCON at Spieksbergen. That'd be all right.
And another favorite of mine is Rebirth. As in, that's the kickoff of the festival season.
Yeah,
something happens. Something is in the air during Rebirth. Always.
It's the pollen.
Yeah, everybody with the hay fever. Everybody's sniffing.
That's me right now. That's what I'm saying, congested.
Yeah, Rebirth is something special as well for me. Like Wouter said, it's like the kickoff of the season.
Yeah.
Like you're coming out of the winter.
Yeah, everyone's coming out of
it does show it though.
If it rains or not, nobody cares.
Yeah. But it does show it in the live sets too. Like there's so much energy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like Rave Love.
Yeah.
That set, everyone was just like bouncing the whole time. Like it's crazy.
You know what the fun part is about that set? As in, a part of that stage was closed off because it was Sunday and it was the third stage or the fourth stage at that festival. So Rave Love was about to play, and then people started coming, and they were like, "Fuck, we need to remove those fences." As soon as they removed the fences, the entire place immediately packed to the knock. So yeah, that's something that only happens at those kind of festivals, Rave Love or Rebirth Festival. There's something in the air during festival season kickoff, and you just can't beat that.
Yeah, I would love to be here because I feel like even when I came last year, Dominator, a lot of people were just out of energy because you had DEFCON, Matrix, and like Drop Zone and stuff. A lot of people were tired. The Decibel felt like there was a lot more energy because there was a bit more of a break between the last event. But I'd love to
Even
go to
though
that first.
there
You
was
should come in April. Next time
Yeah.
you come. You have like one of my favorites as well. Supersized King's Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like with
dude.
King's Day.
I've always wanted to
It's
do
like
a
the
King's
best thing
Day
to go
here.
to.
Everyone says, but like there's parties everywhere, like all the way, like from the north down south. There's like techno, all the way down to like hardstyle and hardcore. But I would love to, man. That's a big thing. I'd love to do.
King's Day is a Dutch phenomenon that, you don't see that anywhere else in the world except for perhaps St. Patrick's Day in Ireland.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But it's pretty crazy. You can't sit at home during King's Day in the Netherlands. There's parties everywhere, like even at your front door. Even if you don't ask for it, you get a party at your front door during King's Day.
That's sick.
And why? Because it's the birthday of the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dutch logic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that before or after Rebirth?
That's after Rebirth.
It's in
After-
between Intense and Rebirth.
Okay, so interns, Koningsdag, Rebirth.
Other way.
No.
Rebirth.
Rebirth, Koningsdag.
Supersized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intense.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you have the weekend after. You can, if you stay for a week longer, you can have a Harmony of Hardcore and 7 Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, done. Okay.
We're moving here soon. That's it. We've decided.
We see you next
Yeah,
year.
we'll just stay here and you guys take us wherever. Okay, done.
Let's go to Massive.
We'll take you massive in a HSU event. That's it. All right. Do you want to get on to
Okay.
our little Dutch friends trying
Yeah.
our
Sweet.
little? We're saying
Okay.
little Dutch friends, but they're ginormous here, man.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you want to start with?
Oh, that's the...
That's the doorbell.
Do you want to go answer that?
No.
Oh, that's
No,
the...
I think
That's the Belgian guy.
Dion will open it.
Does he hear the bell?
He used to have that.
Do you need our intern to answer it? Or? Thanks, intern.
He's opening doors already.
Yeah.
I love how you feel welcome down here, man.
He's probably just going to answer him as well. He's going to speak hello in English.
What do you want?
Get out of here.
What do you come knocking at my door?
Get out of here, Lan. All right. We'll start off with.
Anyways, yeah. So we'll
start
start
off
with. Should we get them to take a sip first?
Yeah, but it's too deep. We can't do the slams, you know.
No
So
slamming today.
this one is Milo, so it's pretty much like
Yeah.
chocolate.
If you wanna grab the spoon.
Is
give
it like
a
Nesquik?
No, don't use the spoons. It's already stirred up. It's
Oh, you
alright,
already
it's
did
alright.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is basically the equivalent of
Yes.
Nesquik,
Nesquik,
but
yeah.
Aussie version.
So try that. Like it's chocolatey and stuff.
That tastes good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It tastes good, man.
You don't like it? Not chocolatey enough for Wuta.
I'm bringing you Chocomel next time.
that's-
No. I don't accept it. That's not Dutch. I found out it was from Belgium.
You're kidding.
What do you mean you're kidding?
My entire youth is built on Chocomel. You're telling me now that it's all been a lie.
He's been claiming. He's been.
No, I
telling
thought
you
it was
this.
Dutch.
It is Dutch, right?
No.
What?
He says it's Belgium.
Chocomel.
So
Yeah.
is
from
it Dutch
Belgium.
or?
I thought it
Belgium?
was Dutch.
No, it says it's from Belgium. That's why I was in shock. I'm in as much shock as you right now.
Yeah, my youth was a lie.
No, but Chocomel is one of my favorites.
Chocomel is really good. It's better than this.
We
yeah.
do have a Dutch store in Australia that sells Chocomel, so we're happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they have everything like bitterball
So
and
that's
frikandel.
Tim
like
Tam?
everything. These are Tim Tams. These are like our favorite, most famous chocolates in Australia.
And what's in there? Like coffee? or-
Chocolate.
it's
No,
just chocolate.
it's just chocolate and more chocolate. So you have those with that drink. You have a bit of that.
These are good.
Yeah.
Can we keep those?
Yeah. That's for you guys. Eat them before Yorick comes back. So Yorick, if you're wondering why all the Tim Tams are missing, the boys ate them.
Beep. You skip that part, right?
Yeah. We'll cut this part out. All right, next one we'll go on to our like snacks. Sorry, so this had to survive Decibel and the plane trip, okay? So it's a bit squished and stuff like that. So it's survived. It's made it all the way here to your office. But next we've got shapes.
I love it how you come to the other side of the planet and you bring all these goodies to festival and everywhere with you just to have them tested by a
And
couple
have
of
the
Dutchies.
temptation, beat the temptation of having, wanting to eat them. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing.
So we could have eaten these.
Don't worry about putting them in the bag. It's sitting in front of you and you're like, oh, I feel like a snack.
Yeah.
You have a backbone, man.
Yeah.
You have discipline. You're
And
well
think
trained.
about it.
Well.
We had a lot of Aussies around us as well.
So we have to protect at all costs.
To be honest, we did open one Tim Tam. But yeah, these
I
are
can imagine these are
like
lovely.
pizza.
these are barbecue flavored shapes. So they're one of the big favorites. And this is the other one. This is chicken crimpy. This is personally my favorite one.
What's a crimpy?
I don't know. That's the flavor of this thing. Chicken crimpy.
They just misspelled cream pie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. These are personally my favorite. I love these ones. Do you love cream pie, Wood?
I'll have another one.
Oh my god! I love how it took him like
It tastes
a
a bit
split
like,
second. He had to translate it quickly.
You know it?
Yeah.
You sound like running the Google
it something-
Translate
Yeah,
in
I
my
think
head.
it's just
Yeah.
But they taste a lot like tuk.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
So which one's better, the chicken or the
This
barbecue?
one, for sure.
Chicken.
I would say the other one.
Oh, you like the barbecue better?
Yeah. It tastes like a pizza, but then on a cracker.
Wait, so you didn't bring the pizza one?
No, I don't. The pizza shapes are overrated. We have another one that tastes like pizza,
But it's like the favorite.
but it just tastes like tomato sauce.
What?
That's I reckon it just tastes like tomato
But
sauce.
who cares about what you think? We need to know what they think.
Yeah, that's why they
We'll
think
find
these
out
two.
next episode then.
I would go above 120 kilos if I live in Australia.
Why do you think I'm a big boy? Oh shit! These ones are frogs alive. So they changed these a little bit from when we grew up, but they're just like little red lolly frogs. You can grab more than one. Don't be scared.
Yeah, I'll grab one too.
Yeah, you like these.
Yeah.
This is like an ASMR podcast. You hear like
Yeah.
frogs like.
So they're like you get these in the snacks always at parties growing up. Good.
I think we have one better.
Yeah?
Auto drop or red band.
Right.
We have to have. Come on, but we have the bucket.
Is auto drop in there? I'm not sure.
Wait, is that the little red one with the circles?
Yeah, you have those kind of red bands. Fruit duo is called. So it's half like Dutch drop. Yeah, I'm not sure what the English word for it is.
We've got everything here. Here we go. Oh, like oh, wait, I've tried these before. I'm fairly sure.
Is that a
These
key?
are not the original, but they almost seem like it.
Oh, it's like licorice. But
Exactly.
salty.
Yeah.
I'm not dishing it, but how is this better than this? Is not better than that.
I was actually meaning the auto drop. And the auto drop are more like sweet.
No way.
Yeah, we have different styles.
This is very salty, man.
Yeah, the licorice is really salty. That's true. That's typical Dutch.
We're Dutch or weird people.
Okay, so now you need to give them something salty too.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the cream pie again?
Fuck this. Whoa. I don't know what cream pie.
How do you? That's. Bro. That sucks. How do you guys like that?
This is gonna be good, and then we're gonna get you with something.
Which one? This one? No, we'll give them this one. So this is
Yeah,
another one
don't
like
ruin
this.
them just yet. Let them enjoy the rest.
These are called killer
This shit
pythons.
is long, man.
Yeah. So there's like
that's what she
different
said.
flavors. So these ones are like different flavors all the way down. This rush stage. Save one for later.
Fucking hell. Like prisoners escape with this out of the prison.
No. These actually used to be so much longer. I'm pretty sure when we were, like, you could buy them in a packet and they'd be like this big.
Yeah. So you can buy
shit.
a packet,
Yeah.
and one's like this long.
Yeah.
It's like if my mom told me you can have one candy, then I want to use that one.
Yes.
That's what this was made for.
Literally.
You could only have one thing, it would be the biggest thing there. Wow.
Oh, these are good. What they're called?
Killer pythons. Like snakes, you know?
Yeah, we
I think like Allen's is like the red band of Australia.
It's like Haribo for us.
I still think Starburst is better.
All right, that's cool.
I believe Starburst babies are like the best thing ever.
Yeah, they're better than the Haribo babies.
For sure.
The bears, I reckon. All right, and the last one.
Next time we'll bring some Starburst stuff. Starburst is like
The famous Vegemite.
You've not tried this, no?
I have never seen.
So you don't know what it's going to taste like whatsoever. What do you think?
I have no idea.
Sweet, sour.
I hope so.
Okay.
I don't want to insult your Australian culture, but this is like death in a jar.
Can I have your spoon, please? I'll do the same amount as everyone. And we're going to do it in spoons. We're going to make this even worse.
It's like
ta-
saltier stuff.
Nah, I'm not spoiling it for you.
I'll do the same amount for everyone. And you can tell me if it's... Wait, can I have your spoon, please? And you can tell me if it's
like it?
fair or not.
Yeah, he loved it.
Who liked this? Ryan?
Ryan from Dirty Works. He
So is
introduced
this,
me
do you
to
reckon,
it.
similar?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Take it like a
Fucking
man.
hell.
All right. No, don't smell it. All right, cheers.
Cheers,
Bruce. Yeah.
I can smell
There
it
you
from
go.
here.
All right.
He has to take one as well.
No, him. I'll do it for. All right, 3, 2.
Oh, man.
What the fuck is this? People like this?
I love this shit, man.
No shit.
Yeah.
This actually tastes like motor oil. What the fuck is this, man?
It's just Vegemite,
Oh,
really.
and the
And you
aftertaste
didn't
is
like
even worse.
You didn't like this.
No, that's horrible. That is this. That's
That
not
is
the,
literally the equivalent of this.
yeah.
For me, I'm like,
That's like
This is like if beer was solidified and left in the sun, but in a nice way.
And then for 10 years or something like that.
Okay, to get things straight. If you're on the couch watching a movie,
You don't
you
eat it
just
like that.
to the bar. You just
no, that's not how you eat it. No. So
But when you
this-
die or what? Or when you want to die?
No, so this one you
Yeah,
just...
only when you want to die, you
So you get a piece of toast and then you put a bit of butter, then a bit of this one, like really light, and then you put, what's it called? Like cheese or something on it. But you can't really taste something for what it is until you try it, you know? So you have to try the whole thing. So I've probably ruined Vegemite for you, but that's okay. You didn't like it to begin with. It's fine. But you can have this as a really like thin...
But like you sketch it like on a toast with cheese and stuff.
yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you gave me, man.
We've been tricked.
No, but it's actually tomorrow when you come into the office, you put a nice like little piece of toast, bit of bread, butter.
I'm not touching that shit ever again, man.
I feel like we're gonna get roasted for ruining, like for like not giving you the proper experience.
Let us
of this.
think of something for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will come in a bit later.
By the way, there's nothing I won't eat, so I'm happy if you guys bring something.
Yeah, we'll
This
see
guy's
tomorrow.
dangerous.
No worries.
All right, guys. So just before we wrap up the episode, thank you for being on our podcast.
The scene-
in your own place, which is really
The
crazy.
scene up and over.
The scene up and over. If you guys would like to plug your social media, so people can follow you guys.
Yeah, hardnews.nl and also hardstyle.com.
Yep.
Yeah. And your own personal
And
ones.
do you have any
the
personal ones that you want?
podcast
you
ones
want
as well.
Yeah, okay. Wouter de Vink.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
And Martin Derks.
All right, we'll put it down below.
it down
and
below.
Yeah, if you're Dutch speaking, make sure you check out.
Plafonddienst.
Plafonddienst, the podcast.
Check it out, guys. They've had, if you guys know who Bjorn is the massive buffed up guy that does that dance. He's on there. They've had Robin on there as well, our good friend Aversion. But yeah, they're really doing some great things. They've been doing it longer than us. They're awesome guys. But go check them out. And yeah, before we head off, make sure you check out.
Output.
Oh, yes.
Outputstrengthsystems.com.au.
Yeah.
No, it's just .com.
Yeah, .com.
That's .au. No, it's
For
.com.
all your
Okay.
for all your lifting needs. If you want to look
Outputstrengthsystems.com for all your lifting needs and your merchandise needs too. They have a drop coming soon. Keep your eyes out for your new rave attire.
Yeah.
And leave us a like, comment, subscribe, and 5 stars on Spotify. Comment down below who you want to see next. We will have a couple more episodes in the Netherlands for you guys, so keep an eye for that too.
Yeah, be prepared. They'll be dropping. And as usual, thank you for your support, guys. Means the world to us. See you on the next one.
And I want to add to that, if you're Australian and you like hardstyle, then it's a pleasant to have you as a page and some passionate guys who follow the scene. So really big up to you guys.
Thank you so much.
It
Thank
really
you for
means a
having
lot.
us.
It really means a lot.
Cheers. And see you on the next one.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, so we are here with the boys back again for just a little extra segment that we missed out on yesterday.
Yeah, good day, you cunts. We're taking over.
Switching it up, motherfuckers.
Put another shrimp on the Barbie. Or let's say it like Philip. We're from Melbourne. Did you saw that?
Did you saw that?
No, like before we tasted the Aussie goodies, and for us Dutchies, yeah, my mind is still blown. I don't know what you think about
What
it.
the fuck is Vegemite?
It was the worst. So
Vegemite's good. Vegemite's good.
As hosting you here in the Netherlands, we thought, let's turn the tables. We do the same favor for you as you guys did for us.
Okay.
So Martin
Here we
went
are.
to do the grocery shop.
Yeah.
And he got some excellent Dutch treats for you.
I'm excited.
Alright,
And I'm
which one
not
we do
saying
first?
what that brown jar at the end is, but it's perhaps it might be a jar of shit.
Okay, all right, nice. We
Alright,
deserve
Which
it.
one will we do first?
I do.
Which one shall we do first? Are you familiar with stroopwafels?
Yes,
Hope
of course.
Yes.
Okay, let's start
We'll
with
start
that.
with
Nice. We'll start nice and easy, guys.
Yeah,
all right?
Exactly. For the viewers at home, I'm not sure if most Australians know a stroopwafel. I don't think so. It's more like a caramel cookie.
Very rude,
and I'm
man.
definitely taking one.
Oh, these ones are nicer. Sometimes you have some and they're too like thick, like doughy, thick.
I like them toasted.
Toasted are the best because then the
not sure.
caramel gets a little bit melted.
Is it really Dutch? Or is it Belgium as well?
Oh yeah.
The Belgians are more like the ordinary waffle, and not like the stroopwafel with the caramel in it.
Is this Albert Heijn's own
Yes,
one?
it's the Albert Heijn one.
Yeah, but there are more brands in the Netherlands. who
These
do
ones are really
stroopwafel.
good for Albert Heijn.
These are delicious.
That's very nice.
I'm yet to try a fresh stroopwafel.
Well, I have. It's very, very good.
Yeah, I tried
I
one in
actually wanted to go to the Bos. There you have like the chocoladebol.
good.
The
yeah?
Bossebol.
Oh, the Bossenbol.
All right, definitely we'll look into it. Yeah.
Done.
What
I
we
have
can
to
do,
before you.
what we can do is while you taste the other shit. Oh, sorry, did I say shit? We can put some of the stroopwafels into the grill, and that you can finish off with a warm stroopwafel because then it's even better.
Okay, we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
Where's the intern?
No. Do after.
We'll do it after. It's okay. We'll end on the very bad stuff, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. We have the second one. Koetjesreep.
And if you Google translate that, it means
Cowbar.
Kalba.
So kutjes
A
is
cow.
Koetjes
cow.
is like a cow.
not to don't think of kutjesrepen because that will be pussy bars. Koetjes.
Nee, no.
Koetjes.
Oh,
Good. Okay.
they're individually wrapped. I thought it was like a whole bar.
Cheese, mate.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I think I said this. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, but
This tastes different. A little bit.
there's a more like.
Might taste better than Cadbury to me, man.
To what?
You know Cadbury? The chocolate brand? Cadbury?
Cadbury?
No, that's Australian.
Oh,
Cadbury.
Yeah, Cadbury's Australian.
Actually?
Yeah.
fuck.
I thought you said cranberry.
No, this is actually really good. Like for chocolate, this is really, really
It's like a
good.
little bit different than usual.
Like it feels like if you had like
More
a chocolate
milky.
milk,
Yeah.
yeah, but they just put it
It's
into like
more,
a little.
more cowy.
yeah.
I can hear the moose.
Mo does
Yeah,
moo.
as a child, I ate this a lot.
This is some of the best chocolate I've ever
I
had.
actually was walking through the supermarket and I was looking for typical Dutch stuff, and I saw this. I have to take it.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
I
I'll
like
finish
this.
this whole
This is
bar.
really nice.
Yeah, That's
Already done.
we'll give it a bit of a rating. I'll go 10 out of 10 always. This is a solid 8 for
8,
me.
yeah, I'd give it an 8. If
How much did
anything,
you give
8.
the stroopwafels?
10 always.
10.
Stroopwafels
We
always a
really
10.
love stroopwafels, yeah.
But an 8 for someone that doesn't like chocolate is like
Yeah,
an
for
11.
me, this is like an 8.5, close to a 9 in my opinion too. So
If it was caramel, it's different. We'll talk.
yeah,
Damn. And then we have a follow-up to your, what was it again?
Yeah.
Like the sweet thing with
The red frogs and the killer python.
yeah. And then we said
We have auto drop.
drop is better.
okay,
Change our minds.
Okay.
all right. So is this like
This is
sour?
actually, you have to try both because they're sweet and sour.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
And I think that
Is one
The light
better
one
than
is-
the other?
sweet and the other one is sour.
Okay, I like sour better. No, a lot of auto, not a lot of drop. Right. Nice. Get pink first. I'm guessing that's like strawberry, so it's like
very nice.
it's very chewy. Like very chewy. That's why you guys all have massive jawlines. It's just
Do we have massive jaw lines?
oh yeah. You guys are all yoked, massive guys. Let's try the droppers.
You like it?
They're really good. A bit too chewy, but the flavor is really nice. Because I'm guessing that one's strawberry, the pink one.
I like the sour one first. Better.
Yeah. I can tell.
I just like wrong hole.
That's what my girlfriend said.
No, they're really good. Yeah, I would put them on
I
par
actually
with
have a lot of different kinds of this.
different
This is our-
flavors.
This is my, personally my favorite.
Yeah, I'll put it on par with the Allen's.
I usually only take the one with only the sour.
Oh,
and
okay.
also have just the sours.
Yeah, no, I'd put that.
I
on,
like the sour one better.
Yeah, I'll put this on par with the Allen's. On
Give it a
this.
7.5.
No, I reckon that's a 9.
Cool.
Just the chewiness takes it down one.
Okay.
The grande finale.
All right, I'll give you this, and I won't look at the label. I won't look at anything. I'm scared it's gonna be like shit.
What are you expecting?
I'm expecting something worse than Vegemite, so something
I'm expecting
fermented.
shit.
I'm expecting fermented something.
Like you could use it as a gasolina.
Jesus. All right, here we go.
Big one here.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
Okay.
Doesn't look too bad. It looks like
Fuck, that's heavy, man.
Looks like someone put Vegemite.
That's heavy.
It looks like someone put Vegemite with butter, so that's why I'm like, are they trying to get back at us?
Okay.
Are we ready?
3, 2,
Cheers.
1.
I can't see you choose me.
Yeah.
But this is good. Give me another one.
What's this?
This is tofu.
It's Biscoff.
Fuck!
This is Biscoff. This is the best.
Yeah.
We have this as well.
You know this?
Yeah.
This is shit.
This is an anticlimax.
I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, Biscoff's awesome. We have this.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Why
didn't know.
did you give us Vegemite?
Well,
No, we couldn't do exactly what you did to us. We're not that horrible, so we thought, okay, let's finish it off with something really sweet.
man, now I feel bad. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I know. It feels like you should pick
This is
something
like
from the
the white
fridge.
chocolate paste. If this stands in that gap in there,
It's
like
gone.
done within 5 minutes.
Yeah, Biscoff's like a big thing in Australia now.
Yeah,
I think just
everything.
okay, maybe just recently, but I've known Biscoff for a while, but only just
But I
recently.
think it's from here.
Is that?
Yeah.
I think so.
Or is it
Because
from
you have,
Belgium?
you have like the Lotus koekjes.
Yeah.
They're, I always thought they were Dutch.
I don't know.
And they made pasta from the cookies.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Well,
yeah.
we got
It's like the
two-
bastogne
two-
koek.
Yeah,
But I'm
two
not
things
sure
that
if
are
you
really
know it.
big now in Australia. It's this and like caramilk. You know, like caramilk.
It's caramel milk chocolate.
It's caramilk.
That's what it means.
Caramilk. Caramilk. That's
I love
really
how
big.
deep we go into food.
You know what you should.
Welcome to the Hardstyle podcast.
You know what you should do to make it worse for us because of the Vegemite? You should just look through the fridge. Whatever's like old or rotting, you should just give it to me.
It's a Dutch treat.
We have this all the time.
No, but seriously, guys, thank you. This was really good.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you guys were too nice to us.
yeah. Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
You should.
Sorry about the
You should.
Vegemite.
Like Vegemite was the worst thing ever. I don't
It
want
was
to
his idea.
insult your Australian heritage.
No,
But
it's fine. But honestly, next time you should honestly just like a nice piece of toast and very thin, like a little bit of Vegemite, and it's nice. That's where it's really good.
yeah, I'm never gonna touch that shit again.
Do you have butter here?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, go make them a nice one.
If you want, do you want a nice Vegemite sandwich? Are you hungry?
Okay,
Just
but,
a nice one.
Okay, but if it's really bad, I'm really gonna vomit.
No, I'll make you a nice one.
Yeah. Make two, one each.
One each. All right, I'll make a nice one quickly.
All right, go quick.
Here we go again.
Can you fast forward this in a podcast?
Actually, starting to look like a food podcast. Let's
Yeah,
Gordon
yeah,
Ramsay
yeah.
next on.
Let's talk about cakes. How did you get into hardstyle?
Okay, so to begin with, I started listening to Hardstyle when I was 11 years old, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Basically, it was I was in school, and there was a guy that I met, and he was in year 11. I was in year 7, and then we used to play soccer together, like with football.
Yeah.
I used to always play with older people just so I can get better. And then one time we're just sitting on the grass, and he had his iPod Nano or Shuffle back then, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, can you hold this for me? I'm gonna go back to play." I'm like, "All right, sure. I'm just resting here." So I put the headphones in, and then I started listening. I was like, "Holy shit, this is good." Then we started like hacking together. He was teaching me the dance, and then I started going to like under 18s after that.
Yeah.
Which I remember my first under 18 that I went to was called Summer Break, and it was like 20 minutes walking from my house, and Co Black was playing. So that's when like I really started listening to hardstyle, and then eventually that was around like 2012, 2013, and then after that I started like experimenting and learning more about the genre.
Yeah.
And then I ended up starting to listen to like Gearbox back in 2015.
Yeah, like the Disturb days.
The Disturb Regain days,
Yeah.
like back when all the boys like used to release there. And then the Rebellion, Rebellion sound I discovered from watching the videos of them at Indigo on 2016 DEF CON.
yeah.
The
Legendary
Containers,
set.
that was like the set that made everyone have eyes on them.
Yeah.
And then from then they came to Australia 2017, and then I've always been like a really underground raw person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Cool. Yeah, that set from Rebellion, that Indigo, that was
Yeah,
legendary.
man.
People standing on the containers.
Uprising and everything. Yeah, it's really, really good.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So that was like the main. Yeah.
I want to know. How did you guys fall in love with hardstyle? Obviously, being Dutch.
Yeah, like if we go to the corner of the street, there's someone playing hardstyle down here. But how did I get into hardstyle? Well, I used to work as a bartender, and
It was good stuff.
I went to just the regular festivals. We call it regular festivals, but then Martin Garrix is playing, or more like EDM kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But always when I worked behind the bar as a bartender, we always closed off the night with 1 or 2 hardstyle tracks. And then if there's a hardstyle track playing, you could see the people that love hardstyle like jumping up again. As in, it's almost at the end of the night. People are already shit-faced. But always those last 10 minutes, they ignited the spark. As in, you could feel the energy that really goes to hardstyle. So I was like, okay, well, and now, okay, what are we going to do next? And then my friends told me, like, okay, let's go to Hardstyle Festival next. And immediately sold. Immediately.
You guys are lucky, man. I'll say this every time, but just being born into this music is crazy. I mean, it's like every single person knows what hardstyle is here. Whereas if we walk around Sydney or whatever, you'd have to like explain.
You might expect that, but that's actually not true. I'm not sure how it is with you, but if we go to just a regular birthday party or some family gathering, then we have to explain what hardstyle is.
Oh, okay.
And people only know it down here as boom, boom, boom music.
We call it doof doof music.
Well, it's basically the same. Like boom, boom, boom is the kick, and they don't hear anything else. They don't even know what a hardstyle is or whatsoever. But yeah, I'm not sure how it is with you.
Yeah, how did it go with you?
Like my introduction to hardstyle.
20 years. That's 20 years ago. Pooh.
I think
It was
like-
1933.
Yeah, for me, I was 23, I think, because I played professional basketball till my 22. So I didn't go out before. Didn't drink, didn't do nothing. So I started going out around my 21, 22, I think. And then my first event was, I think, the indoor event from Intense. Fusion. Have you heard of it? You had Outrageous and Fusion. They were like an indoor concept at the same spot as where they do Intense. We have a big tennis field indoors next to the festival ground. And they usually did Fusion and Outrageous there.
Yep.
That was my first.
Sweet.
And it started off from there. But I have to say, my introduction with hardstyle was when I was 13. When I played basketball, I trained a lot on a basketball court. And I started growing up with the tracks of Die Block and Estefan, Keep It Coming, Abject, songs like that. The Gym Shell period came short after. In that time, I really was into hardstyle a lot with the classics you know now. Then I was gone a little bit from the hardstyle because I used to experience with different kinds of music, hip-hop, rock music, that kind of stuff. To be back later when I was 22, back on the events. And that was with Thijs, was one of the guys who was making it big back then.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Fuck this shit.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so sorry about my delay. So this is how you're supposed to eat Vegemite, okay? So I didn't make too much because I know you just had some food before.
to be honest.
But if you guys want to grab a slice each, just eat the corner of it.
Yeah, I just ate one bite, man.
Yeah.
Why do we say yes to this?
Yeah, you
Again.
said this.
No, this is nice. So cheers.
Cheers.
It's not that bad.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Really?
No.
That's it. You're fired, bro. You're fired. That's it.
Oh,
No,
man. Oh, good then. I guess
Less
Vegemite-
worse, but it's still fucking disgusting.
It was a pleasure having you here, but man, keep this away from us.
All right, well, thank you very much for having us, guys. And,
Thank you so much for tuning in for this quick segment.
cheers.
I'm out of here,
If
man.
you don't see us anymore after this, you know we died here.